It is 4:15. We're a little late today to make sure puppy girl could get her rabies vaccination, and she did. I'm glad. So let's begin. Oh, oh, didn't know what key. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I could find out soon. Sometimes things don't go the way that I think I want them to. It's okay, I won't give up. Just gotta find a new path, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I could find out soon. And we'll find out soon by switching the thing. I'm going to switch the thing this time. We did it. There we go. Now you can see. There's so little grape juice left in here. I was like, I'm not going to waste a cup. Just going to drink it. So here we go. It's just something about grape juice, man. Something about grape juice. Do you have something to sip? Are you going to work with me? I don't know who's here. Nobody's here. One person is here. It says concurrent viewer. One person. Hello. Person, do you have water or juice or coffee, tea? I don't know what to drink. Stay hydrated. It's very, very important. So today, I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail, but we're gonna, any one of these that says layout and design, so not this one, we want to get it to the next stage of production, which is animation. So for layout and design, what we do is yesterday we made sure to get all the backgrounds. You can see there's 3D stuff, and we have our little 3D placeholders. And now we're going to assemble all that into After Effects. I did a shot. I couldn't go to sleep last night, so I stayed up in the morning and did a lot of masking for these shots. You can see over here the masking, and then they go off into the fog. Yeah, so let's start with shot 34, I guess. What we do is we right click After Effects, and we have this sample file template. This file template. I don't think that we don't have a distance from the camera or anything for this one. Any camera information, because there's no camera move. There's not a lot of distance between the folks or anything like that. So we open up this After Effects file and we go, always gonna do this first because otherwise I have saved over this file with a fully uploaded like backgrounds and everything before. We are doing 102 dash. Oh my. What are we doing? Which shot is this? 34? Alright, 34. We'll do 34. 34. 034. And then V001 in the correct. Oh, I could have just looked up here. Alright, save that. And then we go into shot 34 background folder, and we're going to drag backgrounds to background. See, I like having the template set up so that I don't have to make all these all the time. And I do change them, and I do need to change the template file, blah, 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 blah. But we're going to click open this composition, and we're going to rename it, because whatever we render, like when we press Control N, it's going to render with this file name. So I'm just going to do, and that's what we need to change in the regular template, I guess. Just that. But also when we run the script to bring in the camera information, that creates a comp and we only use that comp. So it's like depends, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever. Drag it on. Cool. And then we are going to use, where's my rigs folder? Let's get some rigs up in here. Tallulah version 3 into rig. Can you see what I'm doing? You can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. This is what I was talking about. Right, oh. Right here, up here. So the template already comes with these folders, and we use these folders every single time. We're going to drag this rig onto here, and then I'm not exactly sure how I want to animate this. So we will put the comp stuff up. Let's put the gate up and see where we want her face to be. She's always on this side. So I think we're also going to flip what the storyboard says. She's looking around to make sure. Oh, and we also have to do something to the rig. So we're going to have to say, ooh, and we should say flaps. It's a very important part. And we're gonna have to do that here. Make sure we say that. Basically, we're just gonna make her shell bigger because she has, that's what was stuck in the mud, is these pads that are on her back, and that's why she couldn't get out, because they were stuck in the mud. That's why she needed some mechanical force, but she's going to be backwards. And that's really easy. We just go into here. Yeah, when we get to the animation portion for this, we're going to have to do some weird stuff like we did for the spin. But for right now, just so we get the feel of it, we just take these four and we put them at the very bottom of the stack. This is something that I love about After Effects, is that it's so easy to just shift things around. And then we do this. Shy. Shying is great. I love it in After Effects. You can just like temporarily hide some layers that you don't want. And then I guess the body control, like she would be like this, something like that. And the other thing that we need to do that I need to just fix in her file, but whatever. It's not visible when she's from her front, and she's mostly from her front. So there's a mask on this shell spots one. You need to make sure it doesn't cut off the other spots. Oop. If you hold shift, it'll make sure that it's straight. And then it ends pretty much here. So now we're good. The front legs become the back legs. And she's backwards. Whoa, look at that. And then she'll have to turn around. So we'll have to do some stuff, but that's animation-wise. The other thing that I want to do is, save this, do a little bit of the layer styles, just so that I don't have to focus on it looking wrong. We do that at like 10-12%. And you can immediately see, like, she looks more like she's in the scene, sort of, right? Honestly, maybe, I think that's too much, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. And then we do this, layer styles, inner glow, and we also take this color from the sky, since it's a little rim lighting, and we change the size. I wish the size could be different on the more spindly parts, because I want more of it up here. But what I've been doing for that is like taking shape layers and doing some stuff. And then the most important one that changes everything for me is sateen. And that's way too strong, obviously. But I always change it to, we go somewhere up here to the purpley blues until it looks right, and then somewhere down here. And then change this. And then you can see really quickly, she went from looking like this to like looking like this. And we will do some things. So one thing that I learned in another shot, yes, is to do this. And then you take away the layer styles. We'll just delete them. And we'll mask off part of it. Because I mostly want it on the shell. And not really kind of on the faces. And then we, in the masks, we feather it a little bit. Feather, 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 feather. And then obviously this is the part we want to subtract. And then we only got it on her shell. And then it kind of filters down here as well, but it's not as strong. I literally just learned this at like almost 4 in the morning. Learned this because I've been trying to do the opposite. So like here, if you do a mask, you get this line on the mask line, and I don't like that. So obviously do it the opposite way. And then this, yeah, I'm gonna make sure to put this Tallulah light. And then I guess we could put like a shape layer and alpha to this and blah, 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 but whatever. I think that's good enough right now. Well, hold on. Let's see what it looks like when we do the inner glow a little further. Yeah, it makes her feel more rounded to me. Like a lot more 3D. Oh, and then we don't need it to be 75%. We just need it to be littler. Yeah. And that way you get this like gradient and it's nice and she looks more 3D. I don't know. So now when we go like this, she looks really flat and she looks very rounded and more in the scene. And we're going to have to do some things where we disconnect some stuff and make it so that she can turn and do all that kind of stuff. But that's for animation brain us. That's not for layout and design us. So we're going to save this. It's in the animation part. And we're going to come to here, 34. That's why it has 2 thingamabobbers. And we're going to list this as animation. So we are, it's 4:30. We're not 30 minutes in. We're 14 minutes in because we started at 4:15. Awesome. And that one's ready for animation now. Let's go to, let me know if you can't see anything or like want to know more or have any questions about what I am doing or have your own input and you're like, ah, what would it look like if this happened? I would love to know what you're thinking. What does this mean? Oop. So I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, nobody's here. Okay, cool. It says 0 concurrent viewers. Somebody dropped in for 5 minutes. How cool is that? Okay. So shot 36. We're going to do the same thing. Yeah, it's saved. What is shot 36? Oh, she's just looking. It's the same thing, just Tallulah, one rig. Because POV and then it's POV and then it's over the shoulder. Is this kind of a jump cut? Whoa. Is it? Hold on. Let's look at the animatic real quick. Yeah, it was right before this. So she looks. Oh, we might have to anti-cut this shot. We might uncut that shot. I don't know. Depends on the vibes. Maybe this one needs to be closer in, rather than a full body. Because it goes her. Yeah, I think this one needs to be closer in. Because otherwise it's a weird jump cut. From like this to this. Okay. Good, good, good. Needs to be closer in. We'll write that as a note. Hello? Hi. Welcome back, Karen. Are you going to be working on your writing? Is this a work session time for you now? Is that going to be it? You're going to be working together? Party? I don't know if that shows up for you on your side. Can I put? Report, remove, put user in timeout, add as moderator. That's so interesting. You can just add somebody, add a random person as a moderator. That's pretty cool, I guess. What do moderator powers include, though? How much power are you giving somebody over your chat stuff? Oh yeah. So we are doing shot 36 now. Yeah, the next in the layout. 36. So we go to our blank template. How's it going? What's up with today? Chat rate is 2. What does that mean? I'm interested in what the numbers mean, but I don't want them to control my life or anything. I'm just like, what is that? Got the best juice. It says something about flavor. Unforgettable flavor, yes. There we go. It is. Ichor of the gods. Grape juice, apple juice. Love it. Best ever. There was so little juice in the bottle. I'm trying to savor it. Oh, it's done. Do we have any camera information for this shot? Let's see. We're going to go to the background thing, and we're going to just type in 36. No, we only have a background. Okay, so that means we need to download our reference image. Open up the downloads folder. X. Come on. V. And then we put that in After Effects for reference. Open up this shot. Control K to get to the properties. Hey! Wait, I can do a little guy. I can do the little dudes. Juice! That's fun. Oh shoot, how long is that in the animatic as well? Because when she looks over, 27. That cannot be. We're just gonna keep it at like 4 seconds. It's fine. We're gonna rename this to ITF 102-036. 36. E001. Drag in the background. Keep everything organized so I always know what's happening. Control Alt F to fit to comp. Make sure that it's pretty lined up. Cool. And then we're gonna drag our rig in. Give me Tallulah's rig. To the rig file folder. Boop, boop. Alright, there's no camera information, so we're just gonna size her to around there. Just gonna size her down so I can size her up. This feels like about it because she's right side up, so we're gonna be making her shell bigger. This is where I made the mistake one time. File, save as. We're not saving over our base file. Whew, that one was close. That one was very close. 102-036, version 01, 36. Cool. Nope. There's a weird S here. Don't want that. Thank you. The thing about layer styles that's really great is that they're non-destructive. So if I do stuff to this composition layer, it does not affect everything inside of the composition. But like if I put, let me just show why they're so great. So we do the inner glow, we do this, we take the sky, we make it bigger. We'll do the thing where we double it like we just did and all this. Stuff like that, whatever. Make it somewhere on there for the shell. Cool, right? We come in here to Tallulah's thing. Let's just get a random ellipse out here. Anything we do in this comp, it is also applied to this. So we can do stuff and have it not have to reapply everything all over again. It's very nice. Yes. Layer styles. Sateen. We do our little thing. Let me minimize these so I can see if anybody says anything. Cool. Sateen. Thanks for coming. It's nice to see ya. Have fun with the writing. You got this. I believe in you. I don't know if that helps or does anything, but very excited. Writing is hard. It's good. But it's hard. I feel like creating is way harder than editing. Color overlay. Yep, it's done. We're done. It's fine. Just kidding. Let me take, honestly, I might take the ground color here and just do that at 10%. We can turn off, I'm gonna lock these. We can turn that off. Yeah, I feel like that goes better. Okay, and then we're gonna D. And this one has the layer styles turned off. Or do we want all the layer styles off, or do we just want the inner glow off? Yeah, because I think I want the color overlay as well. But we'll turn that off, and then we will make sure it's on the rectangle. Somewhere about that, and then feather it. Yep. And then we might do some stuff to her face when it's time, but that's good enough, honestly. Oh, did I save it correctly? Yeah, okay, I saved it correctly. And then I'm actually, it's really fiddly to work with all the camera and stuff. So I might just put everything on null and use that to scale. End position. And we're gonna call this the scene null. Scene null. I always type null in caps just so it's easier to find. Gotta be careful with that one though, or else you type everything in caps and then you don't know what you're talking about anymore. Oh, this will be nice because then we can get. Ooh. Trying to get her face kind of close to this, but still be on this side. And avoid some tangents. This is a real thinking moment for her because she has been told something else would happen, something scary would happen, and it has not happened. So she has to rethink what's going on while she has a moment to collect herself. She did not think she'd be freed. I realize now she does not have antennas. I realized that previously. I think something had happened to them. Or maybe cockroaches have them and ladybugs don't. I don't remember. We did not put them on her. Okay, this is also going to be one we need to download. Oh. So it's not in layout and design anymore. This is officially ready for animation. Yes. Look at us go. It's only been like not even 30 minutes. My rush? What does that mean? There's like a brush first draft. Oh. Yes. There's like a button in front of like the last word on the first line of the chat every single time. You'll get there. Read it, absorb, get in the vibes again from November. She just pushed her toy, like kneaded her toy into the carpet like a little cat. 38. Okay, so we saved this. It's all good. We're closing it. Man, I really see why I needed the variety of going through the entire shot pipeline and everything like that in one go. But it is slower. Balance. We'll figure it out. Sometimes you need things one way. Sometimes you need things a different way. As long as you're making steps. That's all that counts. Not all that counts, but you know. Do we have scene information for this one. Do we need it? What is it? 38? Oh my gosh, even the smell. It's just so good. Like that little bit of tang with the sweetness that makes it not so sweet, but it is sweet. BG. Nope, we just have a background. Yeah, this is gonna be fine to match. So let's download this one. Did we just download it? I don't think so. Download. Yeah, image 27. It's always image 27. X. V. We got this one. This is the reference. This is a reference of the bug. Do this. ITF 102-038. Yes. The 001. How long is that anyway? It's this one. I think we might expand everything to be 10 seconds and then just figure it out when we... Oh. I could go into Premiere and get exact time codes, but okay. Somewhere around 29 to... 37. What is that, like 8 seconds? Yeah, so we're just gonna make everything 10 seconds. And then we have like editing, wiggle room, whatever. And that means the rigs are also, we have to go in and extend them. You know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just gonna open them up. Oh shoot, I just saved over it. I did it again. That's why I've been trying to do that first. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's fix this first. We open up the blank file and make sure to delete this, and then we are on this, but I'm going to do Control K. OOO, and then we never have to super retype this ever again. Awesome. So then we are going to open up the rigs. Can you hear her chewing? Is it super annoying? It's alright. We're gonna open up, because Tallulah's already 10 seconds in her timeline available. Words are good. Words are really good. I'm gonna draw a face. Just kidding. I need to do the work. Oh, that's creepy. Draw some teeth on it. Okay, and then we're gonna erase it so nobody ever sees that again, including me. I never need my eyeballs to look at that again. Oh. Okay. This has been so annoying, so I'm just gonna fix it right now. Undo this. Go into her face parts, because there's a composition with just her face. I tried, she is a sewn toy, but I tried putting really light stitches. I tried making them a little darker and stuff like that, and it made everything be too busy, and I was just like, it's fine. We could do like a SpongeBob close-up kind of thing at some point if we need to. Anyway, okay, instead of, I don't know why it's 3 frames, 4 and 3 frames, but whatever. And then we come down here to the mountains. I mean, I can definitely hear her chewing. And it's annoying me. Oh. Okay, she's fine. She's all vaccinated. She did really well. She was only nervous right before, but everybody was so nice to her. I was really happy. I'm gonna do this as version 18, actually. And we're gonna make sure that the body control has the neck rotation. Yeah, okay. Because it's been not having that, and I've been very annoyed. And also, it's really, really late for this, but I'm gonna put Gaussian. I'm gonna see what it looks like a little blurred. Yeah. Should have done that sooner, but whatever. Should we repeat edge pixels? No. You don't want to repeat edge pixels with feathering, or else it makes a weird hard line. Okay. Version 18. It's fine. And then we are going to make this 10 seconds, and we're going to extend everything. And I have a secret trick for doing that pretty quickly when you have a lot of locked layers, on a rig at least, and you have shied a bunch of stuff. Let me just drag this down. Whoa, everything's unlocked, so we can extend. Ooh. Highlight, scroll to the 10 seconds, Alt, end bracket. Okay, well, how do I go in and... Nope. She's missing a hand. How do I go in and actually, like, lock these back again, you know? We're just gonna lock everything. And then we're gonna shy, and these are the things that we need to not have locked anyway. So, there you go. All done. All completed. And now, we never freaking have to worry about that ever again. I've been doing that for, like, every third shot, and it's like, that is dumb. Why am I doing that? Is there anything else that's been annoying me? No. Well, we do have to, like, layer and relayer. We could. No, I don't want to deal with that. Whoa, ma'am. Good girl. So we're just saving that. Every time on the body control that I try to do the vest, there you go. The vest, at one point, the vest disappeared. But now I have to go into it manually and do that, and it's very annoying. But we just saved, it's fine. Okay, so now we're going to open back up 38, right? Yep, this is 38. And we downloaded that reference image and everything, I think. Fix it in post. Yeah, we'll fix everything in post, don't worry. I have worked at a place where that was literally the attitude, and then there was like a huge bottleneck in the post department, and got a lot of money for staying up and doing stuff, but I don't know, was it worth it? Who can say? Control Alt F. The answer is no, don't fix it in post. Fix it, that's why, yeah. Trying to do as much thinking in the previous steps so that the later steps can focus on the actual steps instead of that step and everything that came before it. God, that's so annoying. when the pipeline doesn't work like it's supposed to, man, it's so annoying. She's gonna be backwards, she's gonna be forwards, okay. Why even have a pipeline if you're not gonna like pay attention to it? That's my thing. Of many. Pipeline is very important so you can freaking know. This is not 15 now. This is 18. Well, we still need to go back and change that, but whatever. Boop. Oh, we need to go into you and do the fun thing where we hide. This is how you remember when we did for Tallulah, we just took the front face parts and put them at the bottom. We're gonna do something similar, but not quite. So this turtle shell back here, it's B/F for back and front. We're gonna put it above everything and lock it again. And you're like, but that is the inside. And I'm like, I know, hold up. This is why we have the body control stuff. So we want the turtle shell on, we want the inside fill out, and we want the patches to be on. And so then it's like the patches on the, and then we did it. We did it! She's backwards now. And if we want to, we can layer the hands different and all this kind of stuff, but. What do you mean overtime and dumping everything into the post team isn't efficient? Who cares about efficiency? Certainly not me. Rig magic. I do really enjoy the After Effects rigs, because you can I don't know, just change things so easily and get the end result like pretty quickly. It's really great. We're gonna match the head sizes. That is what has been working. Oh, I can't collapse transformations or else you get the weird shadow here. Oh, and we're in half time. Is this in half? We need this one to be in full. Yeah. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel like... What is she doing?
She's chewing on it. Hey. This is not a toy.
Could be. Can definitely be a toy. I'm going to change the scaling pivot point to like the middle-ish of the head just so we can... Yep. Cool. And then we're going to do Gaussian blur. Don't get fooled. Oh, we have to put it somewhere. Highlight the layer. Don't get fooled by... That's about... Right? That's about the blur level. I think a little less. Yeah, somewhere around 8. Don't get fooled by what? What was I saying? Oh, by fast box blur or camera blur. Like, those are way more expensive. They do way more calculating and all this kind of stuff. If you're not doing like a 3D thing or like compositing with live action or something and you need the exact whatever, like, don't mess yourself up with that. I'm gonna go in and change her body angle. She's supposed to be this way because sometimes we have to flip the scale in this one. Oh, I'm also gonna like make her pivot point be here again. Or honestly, maybe at her feet. No, it's fine. We'll change it if we need to. Okay. And then she's really popping. She's popping. Let's do some compositing. Leia Styles, we do some sateen. Do I say sateen every single time? I know it's satin, but it's more fun to say sateen. I don't know why. And she's close to the camera, so we're going to kind of keep that dark. Maybe like 33. Yeah. Maybe like 40. And then we're going to change the angle to make sure the light is coming from where we want it. Okay. And then we do... Let's grab us some sky colors. Color overlay. Since she's so close, actually, we do the color... You know what? Yeah, we're still going to do the color overlay, but at like 5% or whatever. If they're close up, they don't really need it so much. It just kind of a little bit blends her better into the scene. But we do the color overlay like when they're in the distance in the fog, and it blends them better into that. Maybe 8. Yeah, a little bit. You were going hog wild, girl. What is up? Are you gonna settle down? Good girl. Right click, and we're gonna add an inner shadow. Just kidding, not an inner shadow, inner glow for a wee bit of rim lighting. Get some inner glow. But the inner glow is too warm. That's too warm. Gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. This is the part that makes her look 3D. Even if we only do it a little bit, it makes this gradient, and that makes her look 3D. Was this? No. That was a weird sound. I like this light because it makes it look like it's sunny or something. There's no sun here. It's not gonna be that bright. It's gonna be pretty dim. But like, honestly, like look at this and then look at it without it. Like it just feels so flat. Because it even catches here. It catches it most of the places that satin leaves open. Satin? I can't do it. Satin leaves open. But like, flat as heck. It feels a little more 3D. I don't know. It's just so wild, like figuring all this stuff out and playing around with it. I really like doing that. You can see that, right? Okay, good. And then also you can just like copy and paste. Oh, but we don't have Tallulah's rig in here. Okay, we got Geraldine. Ooh, no. Excuse me. Ah, no, I didn't want to close that window. Oh, man. Window effects. Right? No. Oh, no. Is it this one? No. Well, we'll figure it out. I always forget. Tools. Effect controls? Yes. Okay. Awesome. That was almost a big thing. Okay. Did we check Tallulah in? No. Come on in here, girl. And we're gonna do the thing to make her shell be bigger, so. Guess who's gonna sneeze? Oh. Excuse me. And we're gonna do a lot of angle adjusting and everything to make her head be over there and all that kind of stuff. And to make her shell be a little bit bigger. So why don't we just copy the layer styles over and then adjust them, since it'll be pretty much all the same layer styles. Okay. Inner glow, that feels right. Satin, it's gonna be way less. Color overlay, instead of the gray, I'm just gonna pick this. And then, since that's the color of the thing, right? And then when we duplicate this for the, we don't want the legs to get all of that inner glow. We're gonna do the color overlay to be like the dirt color as well. See what that is. Tallulah light. And then this is gonna get a mask. We'll see what that looks like. Oh, and then we have to feather that, obviously. Let's feather. Cool. And now, I don't know if I like that or not. Let's make sure to get rid of this. I don't want to see that. Maybe it's too red for the bottom one. I want it to be a little more desaturated. Yeah, that feels a lot better. I'm excited to finally get started animating her feeties and stuff. Feetsies. Ooh, that sounds like feces. Because I really haven't. That looks pretty decent. That looks way more decent than I thought it would. Save that one, and then we're gonna Alt-Shift S. Make sure to update our little thumbnail. And then we only have one left. We've been really flying. Thank you, Karen, and anybody else who's there, but mostly Karen. For being here. Because apparently it's been really motivating. Like yesterday we got stuff done. Today we got a lot of stuff done. I don't know why. I really like the look of that. It's so crazy how compositing just works. And it makes it look better. This one I think we still need to tweak, especially if she's looking like this. I want to do this trick with the dirt reflection part and then the color of the shell but desaturated a little bit trick for this one. I'll write that down. Desaturated. Desaturated. Okay. Just so I don't forget. And then we have this one, which is at some angles. Oh, this one's ready for animation now. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me just show you 4D. We're not going to get this one done completely. And my brain needs a break from this part. It is easier when you have a real person. Aw, I'm glad it's working for you. 100 emoji. Heart emoji. Those are for you. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Even if somebody's doing something completely different, it's just like the aura of working on stuff. What did I want to do? I wanted to show you 4D. Yep. I did so much masking for weird little things. You can see the mask paths. Hold on. Let me just press U. You press U to bring up all of the keyframes. And if you just want keyframes for that specific layer, you click on the key on the layer and then you press U to open and close it. Like I can just open and close that layer. Anyway, so I did frame by frame masking for this. And then you don't really see this one. I think, did I finish it? I think I did. It's this little blade of grass going in front of everybody. They're going to move, so she needs to go down the hill, and they need to be talking and moving. So it's a little bit of a hill. You can't really see it too much, but she's gonna go down the hill, and they're talking, and then they're gonna like walk towards here, and then this one. I did a lot of yeah, I did some layer styles on this because it was like this. And I was like, that's really bright and it's really close to the camera. I don't think I'd be doing that if there's an object there. Anyway, so I did that. And it crosses over. And then they're fading into the fog. And the whole thing can fade into the fog. So it's this big, massive camera move with 2D stuff. But because of the transfer of the camera information from Blender to After Effects, like, it made this so easy. The hardest thing was masking everything out. Right? I'm so pleased. That's why I thought it would be way harder to do 2D, 3D, 2D. How do I? And then like After Effects, Blender. I love you. Okay, I'm not saving that. I don't know what I did. Don't save. Just wanted to share that. And also, brain break, just kind of motivating. Look, we've done 1/3. We're working on a third. And we have 1/3 to go. Basically. 17, 18, 19. Like, I love this little pie chart. It's working out. And you can see all the phases that everything's in. These are the ones we're doing, and these are the ones to go, basically. If it's in backgrounds or storyboards, then we have to do those things, and it's not quite in the production-y section, whatever. But, oh my gosh, it's so nice to see, I don't know, see the green go up. It feels good. It feels good. View data. Okay, so this is the one that we're working on, 39. We can do this. Is there camera information? 439 as well. I don't want rigs. I want this one. Footage, 39. Background. Nope. Okay, so we're just doing it. Because this is a perspective shot, that's why I did this. Because they're the same height, just the proxy model has a lower hip than our regular one. So I'm gonna download both of these, actually. Go into downloads. And put those as, excuse me, the references so we can see where her feet go and stuff. This is the last one. So we're gonna do this one and then we'll be done with this part. Like, we keep getting 5 shots. Little parts done. That's so cool. Oh, we're gonna open After Effects. And then we're gonna save to the new shot immediately. We are not. Ugh, we're not doing that again. 39, anim. Not saving over the main file again. File, save as. Here we go. Boop. Awesome. 102. Hello. Thank you. 102-039 version 1. Oh, that was very scary sounding. Okay, so, oh no! Why did I shut that? Footage, 39, backgrounds. These are reference. Cool. Und then, wie geht's hier background? Cool. I am French. This is my attempt at a French accent. I'm not going to do it again because that was terrible. Rig to rig. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. Put you in. Change your name. And then we go to Tallulah. Let's go to the main file. Whoop. Alright. They're here. Now where do we put them? Oh no. Tools in front. And she's also backwards, I think. Yeah. Control Alt F to fit to comp. We'll do one at a time. Actually, I think she's kind of, for once, almost the right size. We have to scale her up. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy cool. Match her blur. We're gonna have to do her head tilt and stuff, whatever. Animation us can fix that. Oh. Yeah. That edge looks pretty the same. Pretty the same. You just put 19 though. Nope. 18.8. Very big difference between 18.8 and 19. Can't do it. We need a real background for this. There we go. Not much different. Okay. And then Geraldine. Since she's looking up, I think we are going to do some very subtle pin corners on her. So the head size is right, but everything else, not extremely correct. So we're gonna come over to here and what is it called? Corner pin. While the layer is selected, we're gonna double click corner pin. And then we get these 4 corners. And when you're looking up at something, it's a little bit skewed. And this is a little bit wider. I've done this several times. And just that little bit of distortion has been pretty helpful. And you can always move them around up here. That's how I made her this end bulge. It was just a combination of corner pin, rotating, general rotating, and the bulge feature. And I was pretty happy with, did I not drag it? Why is it not like that? It's so weird. Oh. Is it later? Where is it? Her backpack is laying near the rock. In one of these. Maybe I did not finish it. Interesting. When I don't make the little pictures, the little thumbnails be here, I lose my mind. I think it was for shot 21 though. Hold on. We need to update that if that's the thing. No. What shot was it? My brain is all blurred now. I swear you exist. It might be 13. Oh, yes, I just didn't drag it to the forefront. Okay, cool. There we go. I made her backpack look a little more 3D and is blurred, so that's helpful. But I put the bulge up to here. It's 2 layers of the backpack, just the back part and just the front part layered on top of each other. And then you put the bulge and then it kind of makes it just like little tiny things. Also, if she's wearing her backpack, why is it up here, you ask? That's because I forgot to take it off. So we're making a note of that. Okay, cool. Okay. This is our last shot. 39. We're going to do this, and we're going to be done. With the whole thing, forever. No. Just for today. It's like super subtle. And it's a 2D plane, so you're not going to get that like underneath feeling. But we'll take it. Okay, I want to make sure her body angle is like this. I have bulge on the face parts here. Wait, I just want to show you kind of what bulge will do. And it's masked to be just her face. So you can see what a difference without bulge and then with bulge. What it does. And then it makes it seem like the face parts are moving around because they get bigger in the middle and taper at the sides. It's so subtle, but made me feel better. This is shot 39. 102. I had to be more aware of that. And we obviously need to move the ears and the hips and the shoulders to make her look at that angle too. I tried to put them on the joystick and it just, ooh. But I think we can get rid of the reference image now. Yeah, we need her arm to be here in front of the body, that kind of stuff. But for now, we're gonna do that. Let's just put the arm in front of the body. Which arm is it? It is her left arm. Let's make sure hand L and then arm L are above the body because that's where the vest is. Yeah. And then the shoulder will need to be in a different place. Arm, L, shoulder. So that it looks like it's coming out of the thing. I wish it could be round, but when I do the round cap, it looks so weird. It's very frustrating. One day I'll figure out how to be better at doing that, but... And let's make sure these are locked so we don't do anything on the artwork. And then I want the wrist control actually to be visible. So we put that above. There we go. Okay, I think that's good, right? Right shoulder. While we're here, why don't we put that back? Yeah. And then the ear bases, let's fix that as well. Ear base R, you're going to be back a little bit, and then ear base L, you're going to be back towards here a little bit. We can fix the tips later, but... and then the hips. Also need to get the, I don't know about that much. Just like a little bit, dude. Where's the other hip? Here's the other hip. Ooh, too much. Yeah, just a bit. This leg. Toe turn. Boop. And then this boot. Hello? Edit, purge, all memory and disk cache. We got 4.8 gigabytes in there. Get rid of that. We don't need you. We need our leg. The colors. on the content for the boot. Oh, I'm just going to highlight this, and then I'm going to type in color. And then we get the boot color and the jean color, and we're just going to make it a little darker since it's the one behind. This is all the stuff that I don't want to worry about in animating portion. Ooh, that's good. That's not too bad. And then a little darker. I'm trying to get the circles to be right next to each other. And then the toes are separate. Yep. So toe. And then I'm just going to erase the R, and it brings up the color anyway. And we're going to make it the same color. Hello? Why is it not working? What the heck? Oh, it's... What? The stroke color? There's no stroke. What toes is this? This isn't even a toes. Oh, it's the other toes. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's for when we do the checkbox. These are the other toes. I was like, what is happening? These are the toes we want. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, I can just type in color while I'm highlighting the layer, and then you can access the thing. Okay, cool, we did it. And then leg, and then we want the arm, behind arm, which is her right arm, arm R, which is behind the body, so it'll be down here, arm R. Just gonna make that a little bit darker. Yeah. Okay, cool. Why are you down? Let's fix the direction of the legs as well. I don't even think you see the boots. Girl. I'm doing too much. Make sure they're both facing this way. You know what? And we're gonna... So everything... Everything's good. I just have to do the color stuff, and then we're donezo for today. Layer styles. Ooh, wait, let me lock that up and shy everything again. Okay, cool. Done with that one. Close her off. We do sateen. Layer styles. Satin. I think the angle's pretty good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Make it be somewhere in here, more purpley. And then, I don't know. I just feel like it makes it pop. 50%. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's fine. And then layer styles, inner glow. And you know what we do for this? It is taking the sky color and making the size be real big. And because softer, if you click precise, it, well, we have Gaussian blur on, but it does like a hard line. But when you do soft, it does this. Maybe we'll keep it because her head is going to be here. It's not going to be her spindly legs as much. But we're still going to do like way less. Something like that. And then I don't really know if we need a color overlay on her, but we need a color overlay on her. So I'm going to Control C, Control V, and then we're going to adjust the sateen. I can't stop saying sateen. Satin. Ooh, that inner glow is way too much. Way too much. Sure. Can you see this like subtle corner pin stuff where her ears look? We need to put her ears further up or something. Oh, you know what? That's what it is. This is too perfectly square. Where's the 4-pin? Give me the corner pins. These need to be up. So she looks a little stretched. And then the ankle. Yeah. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Don't know why. We'll see if it actually is, but the other thing that we need for her is the color overlay. And then we're done. Dunzo. Look at that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That would be terrifying. I feel like with the color overlay, it blends with the rim lighting better as well. She's pretty close. We just need like a 10 or something. Yeah, I feel like it just blends her in. We could do some reflective lighting or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But I think it is all good. I'm going to take out a little screenshot and we're going to put this ready for animation. And we got everything angle ready with her for animation. Tallulah and all of these is going to be a little more complicated. So I don't want to do that right now. Save that for animation, me. Upload this and boop, 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 boop. That was in like 4 different keys. That was terrible. Alright. Oh gosh. Oh no, I didn't want to. Okay. Sure. I just want to hold this. Thank you. And this is an animation as well. Dang, we did it. We have this whole section. I really like the look of this one. I want to bring this into this. We already made the notes about that. I think this background needs to be blurred more also. Oh no. There we go. But we'll see about that. Did we... We forgot to take a screenshot for 34. That's why you check over your work. I don't trust my past self. Just kidding, I trust them very much. I but a drop. I like never get this juice. So it's very nice to have it. Yeah, we did not take a screenshot of this one. I also kind of like taking the picture with the gate, the safety gate in it, because that lets me know that this is not final when I'm just really quickly looking at the thumbnails. I look at the thumbnails before I look at anything else, honestly. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Yes, this might be a jump cut. We might have to fix that. Or put that shot that we cut back in. I feel like we could do something where like Tallulah's reflected in her eyes and she's like, wow, I did this, or something like that. Make it a moment. But, okay. Look at our little chart here. We have so much more stuff in animation. It's time to animate these 11 shots. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow. Is there anything else? I think that's kind of it. I think that's all. Had fun, had a ball. It was good while it lasted. Just me. So I can do the ending thing. Really excited for your editing. Hope it goes well. These are the good vibes. Thank you for being here. This was awesome. I feel like I'm really getting a lot done. And I already felt like I was getting a lot done, but this is like even more. So this is really cool. So I'll see you tomorrow if you want. Would love to see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, 4 to 5 p.m. Have a wonderful day.